Aw, look everybody, Marjorie Taylor Greene learned another word. A lot of you have tagged me on comments and videos that discuss the fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene is now threatening to use the Holman Rule as a way of defunding the special counsel was announced by Merrick Garland the other day. But what is the Holman Rule and how does it work? So the Holman Rule takes the name from an Indiana representative, Holman, who had introduced a bill to change House Rule number 120 and allow the House to basically amend a spending bill as a way of not wasting money. And how does that happen? The Holman Rule allows Congress to get together and decide that they want to reduce the salary or fire a specific federal employee as a way of saving money. So as you know, the money that the federal government spends for many things, including salaries, is authorized through laws, through legislation that's called appropriations legislation. And what Madge is doing now is saying, we'll pass the Holman Rule, we'll pass a bill that reduces the salary of the special counsel to $1 so that there's no special counsel anymore. So can it happen? Yes and no. And here's why. While the Holman Rule is a lesser known administrative law rule, it's still a rule that governs how a bill is passed. So there would have to be a bill designed to reduce the salary. That bill would need to pass the House of Representatives, then move on to the Senate. It would need to pass the Senate. And let's assume that those two things happen. Highly unlikely, I would say almost impossible right now. That bill still needs to head to the White House and then needs to be signed into law by the president. And the president can say, no, I'm going to veto this bill. And in order to override that veto, both House and Senate need to vote with a 2/3 majority to override that veto. So while it is theoretically possible to use the Holman Rule, and while I applaud Marjorie Taylor Greene not only to tell everybody that she knows about this new rule, but also spelling it correctly, the odds of that happening as of today are basically inexistent.